We're on again.
Once again at the Liquor Store Blues.
Liquor Store Blues, motherfuckers. We said we're not gonna curse, so that's the first and the only time you're gonna hear that word tonight.
We're gonna do our very best. Do our best.
Best.
No promises, because
it's okay. It's YouTube. We need the money, YouTube. We need that dough. Trying to quit my day job.
Yeah. Mike has night job,
Yeah. So last week we drank some Rioja, and this week the wine was chosen by David, and so was the liquor store. So what you have about us?
Oh, damn, I forgot the name, but it's it's in White Plains on Lake Street. It was this small spot. It's across the street from the Gulf gas station. Anyway, it is called Silk and Spice. So I figured, hey, give it a shot.
Show the people the bottle, man.
It's over there. That's why
you're gonna have to walk. You're gonna have to walk. You're Mexican either way. You're gonna have to walk.
I'm so fat, man. Gotta lose some weight. Oh, this is tiring. The Silk and the Spice. Yeah, it's a red blend. Just gonna leave it right there.
It's nice.
Actually, I'm not gonna leave it right there.
It is a little bit spicy.
It's gonna make me nervous with the equipment.
The equipment we broke, ladies and gentlemen. We're still broke, so everything is precious to us.
Yeah. So, what do you taste? What do you think, man?
I like it. It has that slight spice kick in the beginning. I cannot exactly place what type of spice it is. Hold on, one more time.
I think I said it's a blend of Giovese or something. But it's very easy to drink. It's very easy to drink. It's not dry, like a.
Oh, it's
like
Portuguese.
Portuguese, mira, I just saw it. It had a pretty high rating. I think it was on Wine Enthusiast.
This is some vanilla note, but I don't taste no vanilla or a note of vanilla. That's just my. I don't know. I like it. That's all I can say.
Does it say the grapes? All I saw it said red blend in the front.
Nope, no grapes.
No grapes.
No grapes.
But we don't know what grapes. Hopefully, there were grapes.
Something about the 1500s, world cuisine, blah, blah, blah. No grapes. But it's good. I like. I'm going to leave the bottle right here in the front so you can zoom in.
It's fruity, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not see the label, take a screenshot and then zoom into that screenshot.
Good ideas. The Liquor Store Blues.
All the time.
We are very innovative.
Speaking of ideas, we're thinking about changing the podcast a little bit. Let's talk about that a little bit. So,
yeah, I'm game.
As many of you might know, if you have been listening to the podcast, I've been studying for the CPA, taking the FAR part on March 22nd, which happens to be also my birthday. Happy birthday. Yay. Thank you. So, birthdays, celebration, and the CPA. Yeah. So, we've been actually talking about David, not David.
David, that's my new name.
David, yeah, David, that would be a good name, man. Alan David. So, how about we make that your nickname, David?
No, Alan David. It sounds like somebody I want to beat up. This guy's a douche. Look at Alan David. Fuck that guy.
It's just like Johnny Cash, Boy Named Sue.
Boy Named Sue.
Yeah, you gotta grow a pair of balls or with a name David. So David over here. So we've been trying to take the podcast in a bit of a different direction, clean up a little bit. Not saying those nasty words like faggot, transgender.
Transgender? What? Those specific words. Only those. Those are the ones.
What else we can? Pussy?
No, I think pussy's okay.
Tits.
Oh, dude.
Asshole.
Shit, piss, cunt, motherfucker, and tits. The seven dirty words. Yeah.
No, they're more now.
Oh, are you kidding me,
I cannot say the people that do not identify with their gender, because I think that's like, I just don't understand it, so it's a different story.
I mean, if you go out of your way to not, say somebody's pronouns.
No, I don't understand.
It's kind of douche.
So I really don't understand
It was douche.
like the zoos and the other pronouns, like those weird shits. But we're going off on a tangent, man.
Yeah,
we're going off on a tangent.
I haven't spent enough time looking into the people's pronouns and such. But it's funny. I was having this conversation with Rebecca the other day.
Wait, so you're telling me that you don't have your pronouns on your LinkedIn page?
No, do I have to? What's a LinkedIn page? Well, I gotta take the baby steps first, No, but it's funny. I was having this conversation with Rebecca the other day, and it comes, at least to me, it just comes down to breaking a habit. I just think that there's a lot of studying and understanding of who we are as biological beings. That and we're also starting to understand the mind a little bit better. That people are getting more comfortable with who they are as people, and as a result, we're having this almost like an explosion of self-realization, and like how many how many gay people are married now with kids.
What does that have to do with you calling yourself zoo though?
Zoo? I don't think anybody calls themselves zoo. I think zoo.
Yeah,
that one sounds
ZHU. From what I know,
I don't know. But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know enough about it. But my point was that to an extent, we just don't understand sexuality that well yet. At least me personally, I don't know.
Did you know that sexuality and gender are two different things? I learned that.
What do you mean? Yeah. Well, but you are biologically. No. But I'm talking about the dudes. So I'm talking about the people, right? That have a penis, but they refuse to identify themselves as he. They go by a completely different pronoun. Oh yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
Because who they are biologically, again, from what I understand, is who they are biologically is not who they identify as, mentally.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But aren't there some sort of norms where there are certain rules you should obey by when you meet a stranger? Isn't that the only?
What do you mean?
Well, all right,
rules.
So
I don't like this game already.
So in order for you to be able to communicate properly with people and to interact properly with people, not just to communicate, just to interact. The best way for you to interact with a stranger, with somebody you don't know, is if there are preset rules what a proper interaction should be, right? Meaning,
yeah, but those rules are not set in stone. We made up those rules.
Correct. I'm not saying
they're not.
I'm not saying they're set in stone.
That's what I meant. So now us understanding more about who we are as people, we're just happen to have to adjust those norms.
Yeah. At which points do those norms become overwhelming? At what point? Well, so if you had already agreed to be a he, right? Basically, if you had already agreed that your gender would be based on your anatomical parts, dick or no dick, basically.
Okay.
Right?
Dick or no dick.
At which point does this dilution or addition of pronouns become so overwhelming that
who are they becoming overwhelming to?
To everybody. So imagine,
They're not becoming overwhelming to me.
But we're not saying to you, but imagine if.
Well, you said everyone, so I'm part of everyone.
Okay, not everyone,
but in this room is 50-50.
No, what I am saying is, at which point do you become overwhelmed by information, right? Because let's say there were 5 pronouns before, just hypothetically speaking, and now we increase that to 37 pronouns.
Well, were they increased just because somebody?
Well, because of people that decided not to be gendered by he or she.
No, it's not like I think that I don't think it's like people are just making them up to make them up. I think what's happening is that because of the new information that we're learning about who we are as people.
Correct.
As a result of the new information, it's why they're creating more pronouns. Well, not because we're like I'm going to mix them up because I want to mix them up. It's like
no. I am agreeing to that. But
I don't understand.
Okay, so you're saying those people have the right to choose their own pronouns, and I'm saying yes, they do. At which point, you have an overflow, because imagine now, before, let's say 30 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Actually, 30 years ago, but about the time that we were alive,
right?
You had only 5 pronouns, so everybody can identify themselves within those 5 pronouns. Now you expand that to 36, and then you expand that even more as you're getting more knowledge. How, or at which point this becomes too much information? Similar to a website, right? You go to a website, you click, I don't know, something like what type of website you go to?
I don't know. I really don't understand this. It almost sounds like you're reacting way before that even becomes a thing, or if it could be.
Well, no, thing. Because for those pronouns you still have to adjust the language, right?
What do you mean? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's just language. It's just gonna be be like anything else. It's
Dude,
language constantly evolves. That's what language does.
Okay, I understand. That stop thinking about the evolution and start thinking about the processing of the information and how the information will be processed, right? It's the same thing as a computer. Computer has so much processing power. Now you start overloading it with more junk, or not junk, but like more programs to run at the same time. At which point the overload becomes to where the computer cannot properly communicate with other computers. That's what I'm asking. It's like, okay, yeah, I understand, but at the end of the day, I don't
think that's a justifiable fear, though. I just think that it's
hold on. Nobody's talking about a fear. Yeah, I'm asking when does it stop?
I don't know. I don't think it would. I think it would just keep going, and we will in 100 years we'll speak differently than what we speak now, and we would have adapted to it.
At which point the communication becomes overwhelming to the point where, in order for you to properly communicate with another human being, dude, that will take up 95% of your time to think about how to communicate.
You really think so? Like you think that people will just start like short circuiting, try to communicate with another person?
No, I think that it will create hostile situations. Like
by who? By the people that don't want to use the nouns. I feel that's what I'm saying. I don't like. It's not like it's not like I walk around and I'm like meeting new people and they're all saying have new pronouns and I struggle with it. You know, I think that's just like a small part of the population, and I just think that what is happening is that we live in a society where we're able to communicate and like say things louder than 100 years ago, where people that felt like this didn't have the platform to communicate how they felt. And I think that now, people are just like, I don't think it's that big of a large part of the population. I don't know enough about it, but I understand how society works. I think it's just at least to me, like I was, because I have friends that that I knew them as female and now they identify as they. And to me, it's not like when I think about like right now, like
not right now, but when you talk to them.
when I talk to them, it's not that hard. When I talk to them, it's like, hey, what's up, dude? You know, like it's not like I'm constantly calling people by their pronouns. Like I call you by insults like most of the time.
That's true.
I use your name, you know.
No, what I'm saying is that when you talk to them, right, and you're referring to that person while they're there as a she instead of they. Right, like that doesn't stop you in your tracks, or that doesn't stop your train of thought, or you've never been in that situation.
Well, slightly, but it's not that significant. It's like maybe a split second in the entirety of the conversation I have with them. You know, it's not that. And also, I'm curious to look this up. Are younger generations more able to adjust to speaking to somebody than us who are older?
Probably.
Maybe it's just like it's an older people problem, you know?
It could be.
And then like language will evolve.
It could be because when I'm reading old English,
and like in this weird space that you and me are, because like I said, like I still kind of like, but it just like whatever. It's more of just of a habit. I think it's just gonna die with us, you know, and then it'll become something else, then it becomes something else, and then it becomes something else.
It's a good point. Haven't thought about it that way. Because I'm like...
Conversations matter, man.
Like, what I hate... One of the things that I hate the most is when somebody when somebody wants to use different pronouns and we're conversing and they use the wrong pronouns and they get offended and... It spills into that, and that's where I'm like...
No. With that, I agree. I like to think that most of them are, you know, are nice people. You know what I'm saying? Just like every group of people, they have their assholes. But please understand that if I ever call you by the wrong one, it's not intentional. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just we're old school, I guess. Like what they say. You know, the effort is being put to say the right ones. You know, but like if I fuck it up, hey man, you know,
just fuck it up.
Yeah, just don't fuck it up.
Good shit. All right, so. That was a good tangent, hey?
Yeah.
Like, what about them pronouns?
Yeah, man. Tackling the big issues at the liquor store Blooze.
Actually, it is a big issue because since you and I are trying, we're starting a company, now we're obliged to do that. So that's another thing that I don't know.
We're in the front lines of it in a sense because we have, you know.
Well, apparently there are repercussions, like there are penalties and stuff like that if you refuse to use the pronouns of the person. And
I want to see like actual cases about those because I do hear like a lot of like claims.
Oh no, there are laws. There are laws in New York that
about what?
That you will have to use the pronouns by which a person identifies as a company, and like. That's a nice tie out actually because let's talk about a little bit about the podcast. Let's give them a background as to what we're
background time
big time background time.
Oh yeah.
So him and I were thinking about how we can monetize this podcast and go to bigger and better things. Own a liquor store, shit like that. Oh, that was the first curse word I've used in a while. Oh, for real.
You know what my favorite not curse word is?
What?
Dang it. I love saying dang it. You know, every opportunity I get, like
deep inside you there's a white person lurking. Like even I'm like, that's so white.
Oh man, no, it's just fun. You know, dang it, or the other insults. You jerk. You know, because like,
that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
Because like, you're like insulting somebody nicely. Call somebody a jerk. You jerk. Like nobody calls somebody that they're mad at jerk. Mm-hmm. You know, it's always beep, boop, 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 boop. You're free. You know. Freaking ambulance over here.
Word up. So, business, podcast, and genders. Oh, so there's this law, and we're trying to make this a company. We're trying to incorporate. Well, when we say we're trying, I mean, we just haven't sat down and dealt with the paperwork. That's what I mean by we're trying. We're just talking it out to see how we're going to split it.
We're rough drafting it right now.
Yeah, for real. What is it? The first version of a song, something? How is it called?
First version of a song?
Mm-hmm.
The
whatever.
jam, the outline.
That's what we're drafting skeleton. It right
now. Yeah.
So, I don't know where I was going with that shit. I totally forgot where I was going with that shit. The company.
Yeah, basically, we're trying to start a go legit, build a company, and have it branch out. We're doing different things. I don't know if you want to talk about what we're doing. Personally, I always like to keep things under the wrappos until the moves need to be made.
Yeah, I'm not the type of person. Sorry, so I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, he's gonna.
We're gonna continue this, doing this podcast, and we will actually get a liquor store and do the podcast from a liquor store. We're aiming for 1-on-1, basically one podcast in a liquor store, one podcast in the studio right now, up until we're feasible, and then we're gonna move on to probably just liquor store. Moving on, big things happening. What we were talking about is what I would need from David to do, and what I would be doing. As I mentioned earlier, I'm studying for the CPA, and I also started doing Let's Study sessions. And for those Let's Study sessions, I do not have an editor. I want to put some background music because most of the time I'm on mute. See, copyright laws prevent me from
He thinks I'm a musician.
tests.
I don't understand why.
Copyright laws prevent me from reading directly from the book, so I cannot be doing that. But a lot of people spend a lot of time studying for the CPA, and I thought it would be nice to have somebody go through the struggle with them, or somebody show them the struggle before they start studying. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I don't have an editor for that. So I was asking David earlier if he's willing to edit the videos, add music, and basically put it under one company. So 2 projects, 1 company. Not to be mistaken with 2 Girls 1 Cup. way less nastier. Way less nastier, tell you. And also,
I don't know.
We try to make you laugh over here, So those are the things that we're working on. And we're going to talk about them right here on the podcast because you're part of the family, right? So you need to know what's going on behind the curtains. Yo, play some music. So behind the curtains, and
not like that.
A big disclaimer: if we don't tell you what's behind the curtains, that means it's really serious and we're really working on it and we're really trying to get that shit right. And I believe in the future there'll be a lot of those. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for those.
But editing, yeah. So tell me a little bit about the problems you've been facing with editing or the hardships, if you have any. Because ladies, I gotta say, all I do is just show up over here, smoke a few cigarettes, drink, smoke some weed, and go home.
Then I gotta do fucking everything.
Yeah, and then he has to do everything. Editing. He did the intro as well. That was some dope intro, wasn't it? Yo, that was some dope intro. That shit is gonna continue evolving, and science. Maybe we should start something like. So, have you seen the Grand Tour?
No. What is that?
Ooh, it's like a show. It's a car show. But
is that the one with the 2 dudes?
3.
And they get on like really fast cars and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
So
I think it's the one I'm thinking about.
They had this segment called Conversation Street, and they had like a different beginning of the conversation street for every time. So they'll play a little clip and shit like that. I think we should bring that. So here's my idea. We should have a similar segment, and by the way, each one of those was unique, right? So we should have a similar segment where we will provide the viewers with a unique intro to that segment of the podcast, to those who are watching. When we hit 3,000 subscribers.
Oh, do a thing when we hit a certain number.
Yeah, then we'll start doing that.
It's like every 3,000 we do that.
No, not every 3. So we will start doing it once we hit 3,000 subscribers. I think that'll be cool. It'll be, let's say, we'll talk about it. We'll make it a 15-20 minute segment. We'll talk about shit that interests us, or some shit like that. Oh.
Sounds like you gotta look into improving your editing skills also, bro.
Oh yeah. But listen to this. We're gonna name it what I did last week.
What I did last week.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about one activity we did the week before, and the intro has to be something about that one activity. The intro has to be shadows, black and white.
Yo, it's funny because every time you keep coming up with like these ideas, I'm like, all right, motherfucker, this is more work, right?
Oh, I understand. I'm hoping by 3,000 we can get you some help.
Yo, yeah. That'll be great. Because time's a bitch.
Yeah, for real. Can never get that back.
Yeah.
Yo, that pizza shop over here is pretty good, man.
Oh, you went there again?
Yeah. I actually been craving a pizza right now. I don't know why.
Because, I don't know. Just pizza. Pizza's dumb good.
Yeah, it is. It's delicious.
Do you get the gluten-free? Do you get the gluten-free pizza? Come on, bro.
Come on, what the fuck is gluten-free? People be eating wheat 5,000 years, and all of a sudden not good enough. He has gluten, fucks you up. Like, get out of here. Hey, man, can you imagine a Spartan warrior going to battle requesting gluten-free pasta? Like,
you don't know, man.
That would be something.
They were vegans.
Like that, like that dude, man. The fucking the QAnon shaman. They got dressed up like this.
Oh my god, dude!
Like organic food, really. Yo, how about you just eat, man, and whatever happens. Like, what am I saying?
I'm pretty sure I read that he was able to get his fucking gluten-free food.
He was was it gluten-free,
like gluten-free organic? Yeah, because of his religious beliefs.
Yo, the First Amendment is powerful up in this bitch.
Hey, man,
that's the second curse word I used in a while. I'm gonna count them now. I'm gonna count them. I'm gonna see how clean I can keep this shit. It's like, ooh, so what can I say that I can get away with? Because it's only one of.
Yeah. Well, it's just one period. You.
Oh, there's just one of them? So I have to choose.
It's not like one for every word.
No. Yeah, like I was thinking, yo, YouTube for real. What the fuck is up with that?
Hey, man.
I'm over here getting fucked up, and you want me to be clean?
No, I'm pretty sure we volunteered.
I mean, totally volunteered for it. Like nobody has a gun to my head, but damn, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway,
we'll see. Yeah.
So, what I've been doing lately, a new segment of the podcast.
Yes,
I've been actually watching. Did you see Coming to America too?
No. I asked my friend about it. He said don't watch it, so I didn't.
Dude, fuck your friend. He doesn't know humor. Like, watch it. I couldn't stop fucking laughing.
For real?
Dude, yo, there was Wesley Snipes was.
Yeah, I heard he's in it.
So Wesley Snipes was playing this general of Nextdoria, Right?
Next door, yeah.
Yeah, and in the boot camp they had the shake weight, so they were just shaking like, dude, for that scene alone. Because I'm like, what the fuck? I was watching it 2 days ago. I got high. I watched one, and I got and I watched two.
Oh, you saw them back to back?
Oh yeah.
Was it like funny, or was it like stupid funny?
If you like Eddie Murphy, it will be funny. If you don't know about Eddie Murphy's humor, it will be
like Nutty Professor humor or like Beverly Hills Cop.
No, Coming to America humor, dude.
Okay,
they were calling him Kunta Kinte. Like, come on. And it was like number one and number two. Right? So Coming to America, first one, the original, and then the sequel. I think that it's one of those sequels where the sequel is actually better than.
What?
Yo, they tackled some serious issues, man. They actually did talk about some serious issues. Even I was like, holy shit, okay, that's cool.
I heard he wants to come back to do stand-up.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Dude,
Eddie Murphy,
bro. Yo, my dude was brutal back in the day. Yo, he was like brutal.
Hell yeah. I
remember looking at one of his stand-ups, and all I'd known from him was his movies. You know, he seems like a really nice, clean guy. Holy bananas, bro. My dude goes in. You know,
big
time. Like freaking reminded me of what's his name? Like Pryor. You know, when they get on, like, dude, dang. You know, it was freaking good.
I'm telling you, dude.
Dang.
Watch Coming to America with the number 2.
Oh, really?
Like,
well, yeah, I kind of figured it's tremendous.
Yo, like, I was like, holy shit, because the jokes in there are so vicious, and those are jokes that only a black person can get away with. Like, if me as a white person start making those jokes, they will come off as racist at best. At best.
Diablo.
Yo, can you imagine me calling a king from an African country Kunta Kinte? Like, can you imagine? Like,
I'm surprised nobody's beating you up right now.
Like, exactly. It's like I would be in the ditch somewhere and probably be black cops. Like, I'm not gonna lie, probably because they can get away with it, you know.
I hope not.
Shit. But like,
let's hold everybody accountable, man.
The jokes, man. The jokes were so. It was like a haymaker after a haymaker after a haymaker, and if you see them back to back, those jokes carry on so well. Those jokes, like, that's what I recommend.
Damn, now this is the exact opposite that I heard.
Well,
I'll check it out.
Yeah, because those people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know humor, like comedy.
What is that?
But yeah, yo, you need some wine? It's right here.
Bro, you're always on point.
Like, why are you empty, man? You can never run on empty. So yeah, we have another hour and a half of this shit going on. My man is gonna go get some vino.
Mas vinos, man.
Yeah, man. So, what do you think we should do for our 10th episode and then for our 100th episode? I say 10th episode, pizza party.
Pizza party.
But 10th published episode.
Can we get party hats?
Oh shit, yeah, man.
All right, we're getting party hats.
You just cannot be blackface. That's bad. You cannot do that.
Can I bring my sombrero?
Yeah, you're Mexican. Who cares?
Yes.
Ooh, or a taco party. Let's have a taco party. Yo, that's exactly what we should do.
No, I want pizza.
Oh, fuck you. I know you like sandwiches because you're a fake Mexican.
I didn't say sandwich. I said pizza.
Doesn't matter.
What?
I know. You know what? All right. But for real, you don't want some tacos, man? Come on. You let me down a little bit.
I mean, probably. Yeah, I mean.
All right.
I'm not a picky eater,
10th episode, Let's do this. 10th
we get
episode?
Tacos and pizza. We'll get a pizza taco or a taco pizza. Or just bread and cheese.
Yeah.
Or tortillas and cheese. Just cheese. Can we just have some cheese? Let's get some cheese.
No. Let's do this.
Beef and cheese. Philly cheesesteaks. We should get Philly cheesesteaks with cheese and extra beef.
Yeah, but the best ones are all the way in Brooklyn. I don't want to drive over there. Unless you want to record while driving. That would be dope. That could be pulled off. The Philly cheesesteak drive out for Philly the 10th episode.
Oh, I think I like that.
And it's going to be warm by then.
Yeah. Oh, we got to get like batteries for that thing so that we could still like record.
I got you. I'm going to get them. Don't worry.
Or not. Or we could get like earpieces.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
I think that'll be better because you also need to be able to hear the fucking road.
Wait. So what are we doing? We're going to do pizza party. We're going to do Philly cheesesteak party. Philly cheesesteak party is in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. I mean, that just means we're driving and getting...
while recording.
Yeah.
And eating Philly cheesesteaks.
That's fine with me.
All right. How are we going to go
Hold on. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, are you driving or I'm driving? I think
I'll drive.
Yeah.
I don't mind driving. How are we going to record it?
I mean, we could just... You don't have one of those things on your dashboard?
I have one of those things in the dashboard with mics and shit.
No, that's what I meant with the earpiece, way. That's what I was talking about.
But that's like more money. We're broke.
No, I understand that. I mean, we may have to just record it onto our phones. Or onto a phone.
Or one mic.
One mic, put it in the middle?
Yeah.
We're going to be talking like this.
You might have to do some more editing.
Like this. I could talk like this. Yours will be facing you. So bring the phone down. Bring the phone down.
Like that?
Not the phone. Bring the mic down. Yeah, bring it down.
Oh yeah, no, you're just gonna like put the mic in my face.
I ain't gonna fucking hold that shit.
Of course.
No,
you're the navigator, so then you drive. I'll hold it. I don't give a shit. Shit. You see this Mexican trying to get away from work over here?
That's stupid work. I don't do stupid work.
That's not stupid work. Jesus.
Don't you invoke his motherfucking name. Oh, dang it. I cursed. Jesus. Dang it. I did it again.
He's going to say dang it from now on. Watch.
I told you it's my favorite word, man.
Yeah, it's his favorite word. All right. This is it.
But then we should just have tacos then.
No, fuck you. You said Philly cheesesteak. So either you're driving or you're holding the mic. It's up to you.
Oh, man. Where do you live now? Jersey?
No. Still in the city. It's a shutdown. It's a straight shutdown.
No, that's what I'm saying. So then I would pick you up, then we would go.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hold the mic.
All
right, so I'll be the designated mic holder.
There you go. Yeah, because I'm not fucking holding
Shit. Don't want to do dirty work over here. Look at him. I'm too good for this.
Yes.
But yeah, man. So, Dad, what else is going on? What's up with you? I mean, I heard rumors you want to quit your job and shit.
Oh yeah. I mean,
is it due to a shitty manager?
No. Actually, probably by the time I publish this, I should have already done it. But no, I'm just...
Wait, do you want to bet punching in the face again?
This won't be necessary, believe me.
No, but like, hold up.
Do you remember why? You remember why? What was that time?
Yeah.
So,
let's give you 6 months.
For what?
To quit?
Oh, dude, no, that's what I'm saying. This is nothing like that. Like this is a done deal. Nah, the reason I'm leaving is because, nothing wrong really with the job itself. I'm just exhausted, like just mentally exhausted, and I see no future there. this.
That's important.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing there for me. I'm not, and especially I'm not offering anything, and I feel like by me being there, not only always take care of number one, but I'm also affecting the business because I'm not bringing anything to the table at this point. You know, that's why I'm saying it's like, no, this is it. I'm fucking tired. I'm probably gonna I'm just trying to get some
side hustles,
like some side hustles while I focus on the liquor store Blooze and these other. Are
you gonna do something with your art?
I'm doing one main project. Yes, with my art. Like I said, I don't like talking about it, but I am doing one project, one big project with my art. Once I get the ball rolling, I'll definitely bring it up, just because it's gonna be like the thing. I'm gonna have to speak about it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on this, just so that because that's basically what it was, dude. I kept occupying my mental time for too long of a week's time, and not focusing enough on something that would actually be lucrative, for my life.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
Go take a piss, bro. So yeah, ain't no animosity. Where I work, it's a really cool place. Definitely love the environment. I love the people. And it's mainly because of the way we went out of our way to encourage people to work together, to rely on each other, not because fucking the heads up wants to encourage, hey, let's be friends, all that unnecessary bullshit. It's just like, no, just be good working with other people. Period. That's all I'm asking for. That's on the contract. This is the contract. You need to be able to work with other people. You're breaking the contract, why not? Why don't bring your ego? Keep it at the door. Don't care who you are. Don't care who you think you are. And I think we did a good job on nipping that shit in the butt. And that's what I'm leaving behind. Hopefully, they succeed. Wish them the best. But I'm clocked out, man. Done, senor. Salud. And he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. George back for more Mr. talk
G.
at the Liquor Store Blues.
Cheers.
Salud, way.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been trying to quit my job too, but unsuccessfully for now. Hopefully soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like, this wasn't an easy overnight
decision. Yeah,
no,
definitely not.
This took time, The opportunity hadn't presented itself, or maybe it didn't. I feel like right now I'm doing
the most opportunity.
Yeah, the most opportunistic, and if I wait longer, it's just gonna shit ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna change if you stay the same.
That's one of the stupid thing I just said. No, that's actually one of the things that people like. If you're stuck surviving, then shit, that might not be the thing for you. And I'm starting to realize that. Like, I'm stuck surviving my job. Meaning, I feel similar way the way you feel about your job. It ain't going nowhere. I've been there 10 years. It's time to move on. And it's time for me to do something I want to do.
Right.
I think we talked about this last time on the last podcast about building somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
Like, I am really done building somebody else's dream, because it's well, you know what? It all depends. It depends on first of all, on your dream. Like, what type of dream you have.
Right.
Because a lot of people are perfectly fine with making money.
Yeah.
Just having a career and making money.
Right. Yeah.
And when I say this, building somebody else's dream, don't get me wrong, I'm talking about it only as far as income comes. Building somebody else's dream so you can achieve income. I am not able to handle this. I'm not willing to work anymore towards this. I don't know why. It's just something inside me that says, you know what, like, okay, you have the same skills that they do, but they're doing it and you're not. So what are you missing? And for me, I came to the realization recently that it's one of the biggest things, actually, discipline. I do really lack a lot of discipline. And discipline is why I haven't achieved most of the things that I wanted to achieve. And now I'm working on that, right? Like, I've enlisted help, I've enlisted a therapist. It's very hard for me to stay disciplined, especially for something that I don't like to do. And that's when, I think that's when it kicks in. And right now I'm in this battle, and, that's why I'm doing the podcast as well. Not only it's an outlet for me, but it's also for something to be disciplined about. So right now we're recording 2 episodes, or an episode every other Monday. And I have to make sure that for every episode, I'm free.
Right.
And for me, that's how I'm practicing my discipline.
I'm in the same boat right there with you, man.
And yeah. It's so hard. Like, people don't count those small wins, and it took a while for me to count the small wins. Like, those small wins where it's like, oh shit, yeah, I am here every other Monday. We are recording every other Monday. I am achieving the goal that I set myself to achieve. And, time will pass. That's one thing I realized, that time is the one commodity that's the most precious, but also it's no stopping it from moving forward.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to get all scientific and like, oh, maybe there's like, in my current abilities, we're talking about my current abilities. So if you want to work on something for yourself, just go and start it. I think I waited to start this shit way too long. Personally, I think that if we had started this, a lot of ifs, not a good thing, but I never had the discipline. I never had the discipline to go through anything that we did. I got out of college, I got a decent job, I started making decent money, and then I realized that, holy shit, this might not be what I want to do with my career. And it took me 5 years to act on it. And, had I acted before, I'm thinking the time would always pass. So just act now on whatever the fuck you want to do. Or, again, talking from my own personal experience.
Oh yeah.
And just continue acting. The time will pass. You will face hardships. But also discipline is how you overcome hardships, right? Like, you should not let 5 or 10 failures slow you down. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Keep the faith. Keep on plugging on. Keep on evolving, as you said earlier with the language. I think that's very applicable to people as well. Now I'm starting to realize the way you were thinking. I was like, oh shit, that's actually a pretty good train of thought. And also it made me realize how outdated my thinking was. Because I'm like, oh yeah, well, for me, for example, when somebody identifies as they, every time I try to communicate with them, that throws a wrench in because my communication style is very intuitive. So if I don't build, if this has not been built into my intuition, most likely I will omit it, and that's where it creates a problem for me, right? Like but yeah,
that's fair, man.
and that's what I was talking about. Like, I'm a business analyst. Like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, I like to talk to people. I'm smart enough. I like to talk to people. I like to experience different point of views. I want to understand how different people are thinking. I want to understand their life experiences. And it's so interesting that now that I think about it, this is exactly what was happening in the liquor store. Right? Like, this is exactly what we're doing. But back then, we didn't have a medium. Right? We didn't have a medium in 08, 09. Podcasts were not that famous. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, this is good shit. Like, to talking to people. But I also know that, hey, like, now I know how to read financial statements, shit like that. I can actually talk business side with people that are business and have business minds.
Right.
And that's, I have the ability to go and be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing it now. Even though, like, I should have done it 10 years ago, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you don't do it now, it's going to be another 10 years.
Yeah. But with this podcast, it just feels that, fuck, like, we should have been doing that a long time ago.
Hey, man. And don't do that to your... I mean, I
it feels like a missed opportunity. I know.
But believe me, man, I'm right there with you, bro. You know, it's... But yeah, it's like, damn, I could have been doing this. I could if I did this, and but it's just the fact that we're doing it now. You know, I think is the point. Did I bring it up last time? I saw inspirational memes. No, but I saw one that I saw one that I thought was really cool. It said, you're already tired and you're already tired and you're already hurt. Might as well get paid for it.
That's a interesting quote.
You know, it's just like you're freaking, you know, you've been wanting to do, at least the way I interpret it is like you've been wanting to do this thing, you know, and it's like you've tried. You know, you keep trying. I was like, okay, keep falling, but I'm gonna keep trying anyway. And I was just gonna, you know, it kind of, and it's funny because I always, and then this other thought pops up into my head was that this quote that's attributed to Einstein. I don't know if he necessarily said it, but it was like the sign of what is that? A sign of craziness is somebody doing the same thing, expecting different results.
Oh yeah, doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and expecting different results. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mr. Stein. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not him. But it's like, don't get fooled by, you know, every quote that you read, you know. Look at it objectively. Because like, well, nah, not necessarily, because I feel like a lot of people keep working on the same thing, you know, and expecting to get better, and they, you know.
Well, if you work on the same thing the same way.
Right, the same way. Word, you know. Like, you need to adapt.
Yeah.
Learn from your dumbass mistakes.
I mean, you know? it was so long ago, even though it seems like yesterday, when you and I were sitting in the back of your house.
Where? No, Fisher?
I think so. Was it Fisher?
The last place I lived, or?
Yeah, the last, before you moved in with Becca.
Oh, yeah, Fisher.
So over there, and it was like 2017, and we made this deal where it wasn't a deal, but we made each other a promise, like, oh, I'm going to put out a CD on you 2 years.
Yeah.
And that was interesting because, yeah, granted, it took a little bit longer than 2 years, but then we're doing this now.
Yeah, man.
And it's like, oh, shit. Like, okay, we said that if our individual projects didn't work out, we're going to get together, I'm going to try to do something better. And that's why I like this.
Yeah. You know, it's good exchange of ideas, you know. As good friends as we are, there's still more to learn, you know, from each other. Just like, yo, how you been? Yeah. You know, your experiences have been very different than mine. You know, what you worked in an office. Yeah, and now you work from home because of the pandemic, and fucking the public's face all the time. Dealing with the people. Firsthand every day somebody new.
And see, that's where I was talking about, like, the norms of meeting people, right? So in today's society, and especially the fact that you deal with the public so often, what are some trends that you've noticed? So I'll be the first one to say that I've noticed that we've kind of put manners away a little bit.
Manners? Oh, manners.
Yeah, manners. We've put that away a little bit towards the individualism, right? So if people, like, basically individual expression.
Okay.
So basically, like, a lot of times, instead of you meeting a norm, you expect the people that you meet to meet the norm that you set yourself. At least that's how I view it, right?
I'm not following. Like,
well,
like people are wanting to be individual.
No, like people, for example, masks, right? Mm-hmm. We kind of all agreed that, you know what, when you're in a public place, masks should be worn. But then you have those people that do not wear the masks. Right. And, like, even though they have them, they're underneath their chin. They refuse to put them on.
Oh, man. Oh.
So that's what I'm talking about. It's the same thing of, introducing yourself.
Right.
It's the same thing as, like, back in the day, I remember you go to a sort of okay restaurant, and, like, the server, the waiter would come in, introduce themselves, stuff like that, and they would actually tend to you. And now it's a little bit more of, like, as you mentioned it last time, it's more about the food, not the service. And I'm wondering if this is part of that individualism trend that we have embarked on.
Oh, man. I don't. Like, I mean, especially having to, like, to manage people and having to, like, interview people, like, so they could get the gig. One of the things that we do is we try to, like, weed out, people that are not qualified for the job. Mm-hmm. And that includes being able to not just do the job, but be able to work with other people. So, like, and we actually look for some level of empathy. Because we want them to care about the guest. If that's part of their character, we rather have that than somebody that's competent, if that makes sense. Like, we rather hire somebody that's not as experienced,
but has character.
That has character than somebody that's the opposite. Some have come through the cracks. For example, there's this person. I'm just gonna call her.
Just this
Julie.
person.
This person, Julie. No. Not Julie, because there's somebody that's similar to that name that I really enjoy. So this person, all right, great interviewee, fucking blew my mind. Wow, super professional. Says that she has her own school in this town.
Wait, when you say super professional, are you trying to tell me that she was not dressed like that girl one time that came for an interview with a miniskirt on, and we hired her right on the spot? Her name starts with C.
Dude, that's such a long ago. I don't.
Oh remember. Yeah, you should, in the liquor store. One of the hottest people we hired. Come on.
I really, really don't remember. All right, let's just no, not like that.
Okay,
not like that.
Wait.
So what I'm describing is somebody that was just like behaved professionally, looked professional.
No, I know, but like
She wasn't hot. The one, if that's the question, the one that I was talking about.
Hire her? Like,
because it's about the character, man. We're not shallow.
I don't know. Sometimes, dude, there was this one time I was in a restaurant. One of them chains down in Florida, in Miami. And our server had nothing but boobs. And let me tell you, when those boobs got in my face, I forgot everything about service. About good food, I was like,
was the restaurant called Hooters?
No. It wasn't. It was some like Florida chain that like Sizzlers, like the Sizzlers equivalent. And I was there with a date.
I mean, we're not those places, We're a little.
I understand.
You want me to leave you alone, bro? I could give you a second if you want.
No. But what I'm saying is that bare boobs do miracles and make clients feel very, very welcome, especially male clients. Female clients too, because they're like, it's fake.
I'm not gonna say boobs are not nice. They're nice. But this individual wasn't like this at all.
Damn, that's your first mistake.
No, so we bring her on, and bro. It was like a complete 180, son. Somehow, this asshole was able to pin her coworkers with each other, and then play the victim. I've never met somebody. So if you realize that who I'm talking about is you. Dude, one of the worst people I've ever met in my life. And I really hope you've changed or like freaking become more humble because holy bananas, dude. It was so like...
So that person was able to manipulate people very well?
Oh, yeah. And it was like, for what? There was no reason. No, I know. Well, yeah, that, yeah. There was like no logical reason. And it was just super frustrating, But... That's like the one example of a pool of other ones that that have just been pretty solid. Sometimes.
How did the whole thing started? I'm sorry.
Oh, you were asking me about people.
Oh, people.
We were talking about people and trends and stuff. No, I haven't seen. I mean, I haven't seen any trends necessarily. For the most part, man. Even though, like I said, they're the outliers. Most people are good people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I'm just too stupid, too much of an idealist. But no, they for the most part they're good people.
Yeah, they're not gonna try to fuck you over.
Yeah, except this one, man. Who? Yeah.
Shit, we got another hour of this shit coming up.
Oh, hold on. There was a thing that I remember I saved because I'm like, dude, I want to bring this up because I wanted to talk about it because I just thought it was hilarious. This is Jesus.
Wait, so how can we call people? Do we have to plug in something in the mic or some shit? Like,
I gotta look into that. I'm not.
Because we should call us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Be like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? We're making shit happen over here. Why don't you move over to West Coast? I mean, to East Coast. He's on the West Coast right now, a piece of shit. Can you imagine where he went?
Can I imagine? No.
You're fucking next to Seattle. Like, might as well just move to London at this point.
I freaking deleted it.
What you deleted, man? Why you delete stuff all the time? It was
an article I wanted to bring up.
What about that article?
I don't remember. That's why I saved it so that I would see it. But I deleted my freaking pictures, and that was one of them.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Why would you delete your pictures?
To make more space on my phone.
Yeah, but don't you do the backup first? Like a normal person?
Backup? What do you mean?
So you back your shit up
first. On what?
On your computer.
No, they're not. They're not that important.
Apparently they are. You wanted to talk about it.
Well, yeah, but I have to. Are you kidding me? Why would I back up that? That's such a dumb thing to back up. I have big files that I need to save on my computer that I don't like.
Because you have an Apple, you cannot extend the storage.
No, I have external storages, but I'm not. And I had to have a lot of space, but I'm not going to waste it on pictures.
Weird. That's what people waste space
I prioritize, bro. Priorities, man. Can't be wasting shit, bro.
Yeah, whatever. There's always space.
You waste things?
Listen,
do you just
if Hamster can have over, I think, 12 terabytes of movies alone. Not forget every single picture we've ever taken.
I'm not my dude Hamster. But doesn't he work in computers? Doesn't he have like a gajillion terabytes though?
But it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
That makes the whole. I see. Now we're getting somewhere. You got more terabytes from it. Yo, give me those terabytes.
Like, with that data, yo.
With the data storage. No, for real though, that shit is like freaking candy for me. It's like, okay, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
dude, this motherfucker has every single picture we have ever taken.
With you and him?
So just with everybody. Every single picture he has ever taken. Every single picture of him. Like dude, we're talking about shit from We're talking about
when
shit from
is he ever gonna look at those?
2006.
Is he married?
About to be.
Oh, no shit. Nice. Good for him.
Mm-hmm. Mm. When does he look at it? When we get drunk. And then we start pulling up shit. Dude, there's you
guys get all nostalgic about it.
There's this one picture.
Is he also Bulgarian?
No, Ukrainian.
You guys met here?
Yeah. There's this one picture of me with a transsexual sitting on top of me, dude. Yo,
I've seen that picture.
I'm like, yo, that's gonna forever live.
Hey, bro. All I want you to know that if my dude is invited to the wedding, that slide is gonna pop up.
I'm thinking the same too. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be.
Yo, that's gonna be your stripper.
Dude, there was like in that same place, there was this other dude that he would pretend to be a rug.
There was a what?
A dude that would pretend to be a rug, and he will let you step over him.
Who is this? Where did you meet this person?
Like, where at the strip club?
At the same spot?
At the same. Well, it's not a strip club, but it was some sort of like underground club.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like fetishes night.
Maybe he had a really bad back. Just walk on me, please.
I don't know. Yeah. I can tell you one thing. He used to wrap himself in a rug, put himself right next to the bar, and you stand on him while you're ordering from the bar, and he was okay. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah. And people, I don't know, man. Like,
all right,
weird.
Hey, man, whatever you're into,
I just wonder if he was jerking off.
What?
Underneath. I wonder if he was jerking off, because wouldn't that be
considered... Could he be able to, though?
I mean, I guess.
No, if you're, like, standing on him, he can't...
He can just do this.
Oh my, but, like,
you're
being mushed.
No, but, like, you use only one, man. You use only one.
But you say he's wrapped up in a rug. Like, is he, like, wrapped up like a fucking, like the way you wrap up rugs?
Yeah, like wrap up a dead body.
So that how can he possibly do it? I
don't think he's that tightly wrapped up. I don't think he's that tightly wrapped up.
Nah. Oh, all right.
How else could he breathe then?
Dude, some people are into some stuff, man. I don't know what people are into.
Would you have a 300-pound girl sitting in your face with her ass?
I mean,
but just the ass.
Am I single? This hypothetical? Love you, baby.
Yeah. No, you're single. So Becca left you. Bye.
Oh, dang it!
I know, heartbreak.
Yeah.
And this one chick in the bar, she's like, "I want to sit in your face. I want you to eat my asshole for 3 minutes."
I don't know. Is she interesting? Is she like cool?
Yeah, she's cool. She's interesting, but she's 300 pounds.
Hey, man.
5'3".
I got a big spectrum, all right?
Okay. So how are you going to breathe?
I have to have like a bell or like pinch her or something. So, I mean, hopefully she's reasonable and she's not just trying to fucking kill me because, hey, murder, Now I'm dead. I didn't say I would die for it,
I mean, that would be cool. What is it? Asphyxiation or something? Asphyxiation.
Yeah. Oh no!
You went to heaven happy, bro. You just lit up like an angel, man. You're like,
there's some like Yeah, you gotta watch out, bro. There's some girls that are like, they're like big and like fit, and they're like, you know.
No. I'm not talking about big and fit. I said 5'3", 300 pounds. That's not.
What makes you think they're not fit? Either way, even if
300 pounds is fit.
Even if she's not fit,
5'3", 300 pounds. That's a fit person.
Maybe he's holding her ass. Maybe she.
Okay, that's a fit person.
Like
that's a fit person.
Yeah.
All right, and a Toyota is a Rolls Royce too, right? No, not a Toyota. What is it called? That Chrysler 300 is a Bentley, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Shit, I mean, I'm a dreamer too, but goddamn, like.
Hey man,
what rooms did you take? Like. See, man. 300 pounds.
It's funny because I immediately want to be like, nah, but then I've met some really interesting people that have been different shapes and
no. Nobody cares about how interesting they are. We're not talking about that.
So zero context.
No, we were saying about
completely
fit people.
Superficial.
No, because you said
so. Like I have no.
No, dude, no. Listen, they're super interesting. You're into them. They're 5'3", 300 pounds.
Probably, yeah.
No, but nobody's saying if you're gonna. What happens if you die from asphyxiation?
Oh, well, then I'm dead. Just
that's what I was
give
my
body to science or cremate it. Whatever Rebecca decides.
Yo, but then why would you do it if you're with Becca? See, I'm stirring up shit now.
Dang it. All right. So I'm not with Becca. Shit. Right, so
I'm stirring up shit now.
Then I'm dead. I don't know. I'll carry around a note that says what I want to do with my body. If I'm dead, I'm dead.
That's what we should do. Like people getting their wills and shit.
Yo,
they should do a
come
podcast.
to the liquor store Blooze and give us your will.
Yeah, I think that iPhone stopped recording or some shit. I don't know.
It's still glowing. The battery is low. I'm surprised the camera's still on.
That's good shit, man. That's good shit.
Yeah. How much more time we have? Like 10 minutes?
About an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I'm running out of things to talk about.
Shit. No, you're not. It's free talk form. You gotta talk. Listen. We can talk for anything and anything. So there's no such shit. Like, let me tell you about my poker streak. Yo, lately, I've been losing with a big L in front. So I was like, ooh, let's do this thing where turning $100 into 10,000 in poker.
Yeah,
I'm broke. I got $3 to my name, not enough to even sit on a table. That shit did not go as planned.
Wait, how much money did you lose?
$100.
Oh, I heard a lot more.
No. It was the whole experiment was to turn $100 into 10,000 by playing poker. But apparently, I'm not that good of a poker player as of right now. I suck. Like that's the easy way to put it. Is I suck. Right. But I'm trying to get better at that shit too. Anyway, I'm fucking playing the other day.
Wait, do I have this on wrong?
I don't know.
I do. It's because my headphones are from home. Or anyway.
Because you're fucking Mexican, but whatever. Ooh,
my headphones are different because I'm Mexican at home.
It's a curse word, man. That's not a curse word.
What, Mexican?
No, fucking.
Bro, you've dropped a bunch of F-bombs. Like,
no,
you haven't noticed. See what I'm saying?
Damn.
No, it's funny.
It's gonna be bleep, bleep, bleep.
No, because I act. Oh, this is. I'm not putting any effort to this one. That's what I'm saying. Time, bro. Time. What's I gonna say? Dang it.
No. Oh, me dropping F-bombs.
Oh yeah. It's funny because I'm consciously trying not to.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And because once you just used to speak in a certain way, kind of even tying into what we were talking about before about the nouns and such. See, effort to not say shit.
That you said twice in the span of 3 seconds. Cheers.
Oh, that's a really good wine, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah. Silk and spice, right?
Delicious. I wanted to say the F word before that, but I restrained myself. I was like, ooh.
What's funny is that when I'm at work, I'm like the filter police, you know, because I speak very cleanly. Dude, the voices I be putting on,
dude. When I'm at work, I try to hold my tongue so bad.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for calling. Oh yes, of course. I have a reservation for you. Holy shit, bro. That's my work voice.
It's a very high pitch.
Yeah. and then I go talk to to my peoples, and I speak like this. But then when I'm in the front, hey, yeah, sure, of course. Yeah,
yo, dude, you know what I want to do again, man? I want to fucking go to that jam night session, the one that we went to for your birthday.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
No, oh, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm freaking stoked now. It's like things are gonna reopen. People are getting the vaccine and shit. I got my first one. I got to go for my second one. I think not this weekend, next weekend. You know, we get all robotic.
My sister was telling me something about why Pfizer vaccine is 95% effective, and it's because their pool is so short that they don't know over a year if it's going to be 95% effective. They just know that for the time being, it's 95% effective, or some shit like that. Like, it was really interesting. But
That is interesting. Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. So like things are opening up and stuff, and yeah, man. I'm genuinely excited about the future. You know, we'll see where this thing goes and all that stuff. I want to play some more. You know, it's just
shit.
It's part of my shit.
Do it.
Doing the things.
What you been watching lately? You've been watching this WandaVision thing again?
Oh no!
Did you see the finale?
I did see the finale. It was good. It was a good show. Just,
you know it broke.
Huh?
You know it broke Disney, right?
What do you mean it broke Disney?
The season finale of WandaVision broke Disney. It fucked up the app. There were so many people that wanted to see it.
That's why I waited for the next day to watch it, man. I'm not gonna try to. I've never been into premieres and stuff. I always I won't go on my phone like social media for like until I watch something. Because like, dude, the Marvel universe and like that thing is way too big. Like it's funny. I've seen every one of those movies, but I've always seen them 2 weeks to a month after its release. It's just so many people.
Oh yeah,
you know?
I agree.
You know, but they are entertaining. Next week, one thing you're going to keep hearing about is the Justice League, which is being re-released. The Snyder Cut. I'm also very excited about that. It's like a 4-hour-long movie. Yeah, it's obviously pretty good. It's Batman and shit, you know.
What type of social media you got nowadays?
Social media?
Yeah, because you were like social media and shit. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I haven't got one. What type of social media you got?
I mean, Instagram, Facebook, those are the main ones.
I got only Instagram.
downloaded TikTok. That thing is hilarious, bro. It's like there'd be some really dumb shit on that, and then there's some like really funny stuff on that. Girls really like to shake their ass, like
work.
It's just like, okay, all right, we're doing it again. All right, yeah. No, but there's some funny stuff. Some funny stuff on it.
Wait, so did Biden? See, I could never get that fucking name, like
Biden.
Correct.
Joe Biden.
Joe, man. So, see, this is where I get confused. When you go and you bid on something, BID, you call it a bid, but his name is Biden.
Man, the English language is dumb.
Like, why isn't it bidden?
Why is tough TOUGH?
Because there's a silent G.
Tough?
Yeah.
Where's the F coming from? Where's the
Well, try to pronounce G and H together, and you're gonna see it.
G and H.
Yeah.
Gnik. It should be taug. Look at me, I'm taug.
I'm taug. That's a good question. Fuck. Now you got me thinking. Where did it come from? Where did the F?
What the F? Maybe that's where what the F came from.
Yo.
No, yeah. I always struggle with English. I hate the spelling of the wordies. You know, the silent sounds, the silent letters and stuff.
Yeah, Bulgarians got rid of that shit real quick. We used to have that.
What do you mean?
Bullshit.
You had that in your grammar and you guys adjusted it?
Yeah.
How did you adjust it? Was it
We
like
just said,
somebody said?
No more silent.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, there was. So there's
they
this,
just straight up went like, no mas!
For real. I mean, thank God, because there's this new wave of people. There's this new wave of people now that write in Old Bulgarian, and after, like, if anything ends in T, let's say, there's this silent letter that I have to add, and it's so fucking annoying. And I'm like, really?
What's the reason for the addition of the letter?
It's being stupid, trying to write old ways.
They're
So the old way has that silent letter.
So younger people are trying to bring in
the old way of writing. I'm like, that's stupid. Like, it's
Have you
so
looked
much
into
easier.
why?
I don't care why.
maybe
Like,
there's a reason.
Fuck the reason. Why are you making me write silent letters?
I feel like there's a reason.
Yeah, fuck that reason. We already agreed not to write the silent letters. Can we just agree? Like, it's so much easier not to have silent letters.
Maybe when you add the silent letter, it means something different. I'm just saying, because English be like that.
It means the same shit in Bulgarian, man.
Oh, that's dumb.
I'm telling you, just dumb people.
If it doesn't do anything for it and just, that's very dumb. Don't be dumb.
Like, the fuck?
Get smart.
What the fuck?
Chop down the letters.
It's like, oh no.
We should just start grunting at each other.
And point and shit. I mean, emojis are like close to that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Especially like,
not gonna lie. Like, oh man, that's another thing. Emojis, it took a while for me to actually wanna to hit one of them. No, they're silly.
Why?
Why are they silly? I don't know.
No. But why did you take it so long to hit an emoji?
Because I gotta
the laughing face is hilarious.
Stuff, gotta do extra work. I could just type it in.
Yeah, but conveys the emotion behind it or some shit like that.
Then I guess that's when I'm old school, because I'd rather just call if I want the emotion. If I don't care about the emotion, then.
But you were near school with the pronouns.
That's true. Because I'd be learning. It's not like I chose.
So no pictures. So you're against pictures, but pronouns.
Against pictures?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, emojis. You said they took.
I never said I'm against them. I just said that I wouldn't use them because it was more because I was lazy.
But then, how would you convey a joke? You have to be like.
It has
really
to be
specific.
funny. I don't want to like.
It has to be like really specific.
If I have to tell you what I said, I see what you're saying. Because sometimes I'd be typing shit and I'll be like, no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, that's how they react.
Like exactly. That's the hardest part with text messages.
That's annoying, bro. Because like I'm not trying to be a douchey.
I mean, that's why they. Okay, first of all, it's a fucking phone. That's why you pick up the phone and you say it in the speaker or the microphone, whatever microphone. It's a microphone. Anyway, that's what I'm saying, man. People don't call each other nowadays anymore. They do FaceTime, and I don't understand that shit too, yo. You be walking around FaceTiming.
I need to know. I need to get a heads up, man. When somebody just like FaceTimes me without a heads up, like you're a psychopath. Never do that. It's like,
why? What you gonna be doing? Okay, so pick it up.
I don't want to.
I've done that.
I don't want you to see me.
I've done that before.
You know what I'm saying?
To my friends, to to my female friends on top of that, yeah, I was taking, and those girls wouldn't
give
stop
you permission
calling.
to look at me, so you will not look at me.
I don't know, but those girls just kept on fucking calling, and I'm like, okay, picked up. They're like, what you doing? Like taking a shit. Like, what's up?
No,
I mean, I just make them see my face, you know?
Then you pan out.
Like, hey.
You want to keep talking?
Bathroom picture. Holy, that's another thing, man. Girls in bathroom pictures. What's up with that?
Well, that's the private room they have in public.
Yeah, but like, if you think you look sexy, why can't you look sexy in public? Why you gotta look sexy in the bathroom? Like, is there a different level of sexiness in the bathroom? Like, do you think if people put shitty backgrounds, it makes you better looking?
Isn't that funny though? That's very curious because they're insecure about taking a selfie in public where they're going to be seen in real life, but they're going to go into the bathroom and take a selfie and post that shit on social media where everybody else can see them, but virtually.
But not only that,
you know what I'm saying?
With a toilet in the background.
Well, yeah, that's because they're insecure and they want to,
So what, you think you put a shitty background and all of a sudden you're better looking?
I don't know. They do it. I'm just making assumptions over here. I'm probably totally wrong, but that's what I would hypothesize.
No, that's a tough
so
one.
if you're out there and you're taking selfies in the bathroom, just do them in public, man. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, take them in public.
George doesn't understand. He wants to understand. I don't care. I'm just trying to figure out answers. You live your best life.
Live the best life you got. All right, holy shit, man. You know what I noticed? I've been sitting down a lot.
So stand up.
Like, just fuck that. Too much work.
It's too much work. To stand up.
Much work.
Just wanted subtle, wanted to
jam out a little bit. So yeah, man. I mean, that's some good wine and shit. And bought it from White Plains and shit. Yo, let me tell you something. The other day, like yesterday, my girlfriend calls me. She's like, yo, can you stop by the liquor store, get me 4 Prosecco's? There was this wine that we liked at this place called Vino y Tapas. I might have to edit that one out, but whatever. Because they're not sanctioned. I mean, they haven't told me, oh, yeah, you're using your name. Anyway, one of our favorite places to go. We go over there. Usually we buy 2 bottles of that shit over there on the spot. I've been looking for it for the past 2 years. Just recently, my local liquor store started carrying it. Word. Yo, I'm telling, like, it's good shit.
So Prosecco?
No, I'm bringing it next time.
What kind of one is it?
It's a Lambrusco. It's a sparkling Lambrusco. Dude, it's interesting, especially with some tapas, man. Ooh, now we're talking. Some tapas, some of that wine, and you're...
What are the tapas? Which one are the tapas?
Tapas? No. Tapas are like little small dishes. Of whatever.
That's what the tapas are?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought it was like a specific thingamajig.
No. It's basically small Spanish dishes. And there are a few tapas bars, man. You know what? Maybe we should do a double date. We go to a tapas bar. We have a few favorite tapas bars in the city. Yeah, come here.
We're killing it.
I mean, might as well. Word up.
Word is word.
And Silk and Spice goes down the road. Product of Portugal.
Oh, that right.
It's a 2018 red blend that we're drinking currently, ladies and gentlemen. Look for it right here. So, let me tell you the importer. Hold on. The importer is Everton.
Why is the importer important?
Because they need, it's importer who puts it in the U.S. and then it's distributor, whoever distributes around.
Immigrants.
But they're probably immigrants, man. but
they're proper immigrants.
Probably.
Oh.
It probably
the good type of immigrant.
Yeah. So it is. It is imported by Evaton. It's EVATON Incorporated. They're out in Connecticut in Stamford. Portuguese wine called Silk and Spice. You heard it here first. Free commercials. Woo!
Temporarily free commercials. Because...
Yeah, hopefully the next time I'm drinking something and get paid for it. But not the next time, but in the near future. That's one thing I would like to do. Drink and get paid for it.
That sounds like a fucking win-win.
It's a good job. It's a good job.
But yeah, man, that's...
Cheers, motherfucker.
Just excited, you know? Salud, bro.
Yeah, no, another chapter.
For reals, man.
Another chapter, and I'm going to come down with the F-bombs, because apparently F-bomb.
Yeah, F-bombs don't be good.
So, another episode coming, not next Monday, the following Monday. We're here, we're queer. We're going to make this shit happen.
Hey, man. Thanks for tuning in to the Liquor Store Blues.
Word up.
Where we got the groove.
Without you, we'll be nowhere.
Again, just a quick recap. Check out, was it Silk and Spice? A nice Portuguese red wine blend. Like George said, keep an ear out for some more Liquor Store Blues, and you'll definitely be hearing more of us in other platforms as well.
Later.